It's been like 2 days since I filmed my stuff I've bought since Christmas video, and today my Hocus Pocus hamper for January has arrived. These have changed how they're going out slightly. I think normally they go out on the 10th, but they've changed that so it's now the Friday nearest to the 10th. It's slightly delayed, but mine came pretty quickly. I think it's the 10th. I'll try and remember and put it in the description box, but they have a full COVID update, all of the information about delayed deliveries and posting timetables, all that good stuff on their website, and it's incredibly helpful to refer to. So once again, I like being informed of things. I do however think that this box is a little bit smaller than the ones that we used to get, but to be honest, it's been a while since I had this box. I did notice some dislikes on the last occult box unboxing I did, where I said I wasn't really a fan of the bats theme for this month, so I'd be getting a different box. I pay for the boxes, I don't make any money from my channel, so if I don't want to spend money on it, I'm not going to spend money on it, I'm not going to unbox it. So I got one of these instead, which is the Village Witch Hocus Pocus hamper, which I had before and I really liked. You get a lot of witchy products in these, as well as some other stuff. So without further ado, let's get into it. So here we have the piece of paper that comes with them. It's pretty comprehensive and it always includes like a full list of everything you get, so I'll look at that at the end. It does look like we've still got the same kind of amount of stuff, it's just been condensed down into a smaller box. Very easy packaging. First up we have elderberry and echinacea pucker tea, and we have a little bag of, oh, iced gems. These take me back. Can you remember these? Posh kids had these in their lunch boxes. I had apples, but you know. They were very nice. The best part of a children's party. I look forward to those later. You usually get like a snack that's not like included in like the main box. On top we have this, which is, I feel like we got a lot of dream catchers in the last box of these that I did like last summer. I got like 2 dream catchers in one box, and here is another one. It's pink, which I'm not a fan of, and it's a dream catcher, so I'm not really going to repeat myself on the subject of dream catchers, but that's going to go in the box of stuff I need to put on eBay. And okay, on top in a plastic pot we have Kick Up the Arse incense. I love it. What's it for? It looks like it contains rose petals, there's some resin in there, maybe a teeny bit of lavender, is that, or something leafy. It smells really good. It smells kind of frankincense-y and a little bit minty. Yeah, it's nice and fresh, so I'm excited to see like what that does. Obviously if it's Kick Up the Arse incense, I guess to get situations moving, but we'll see when we read the sheet. And then we have a lot of stuff incredibly well wrapped in bubble wrap. They always do such an incredible job on their packaging. Like, I don't think I've ever had something broken from them. Touch wood. And then right at the bottom we have another one of these spell envelopes. I think we had one of these before, like a blue one. This says that instructions can be found on their website. On the back it says, I am beautiful, I am intelligent, I am worthy, I am loved. So I think that and the pink colour and the fact that it comes with this flamingo coloured candle, it might be some sort of self-love, self-confidence spell. So let's have a look, because I really don't know what the theme could be, because if we've got like dream catchers, there's some pink stuff, but does that mean we're getting like a sort of Valentine's Day theme in January? Because I'm not really a fan of boxes around February, because everything tends to be like love magic themed or rose scented or pink, and I don't really like pink that much. There we go. Here we have, yeah, self-love cleansing salt mix. I feel like we may have had this before. It looks familiar. It looks like something I have in my collection, and I know I did get the February box at one point. So this might be a repeat. I'll try and remember to like put some text up on the screen to let you know if it is a repeat. But you know, it's a repeat like a year apart if it is one. So there we go. This is interesting. It's like a little flat thing. It doesn't feel like one of the usual shapes. How am I meant to get in? Oh dear. I did actually, just to update you guys if you care about the stuff I've bought since Christmas. I did find one that the eyeshadow palette that I inexpertly used for that video did stain my eyes, like slightly greenish that day. It came off that evening with like cleanser, but it was a little bit annoying. But the earplugs that I bought, they were really good. I tried those out last night and I could hear fuck all. I could hear literally my own breathing and my heartbeat, which was a little bit creepy, but I could hear literally no other noises. So that was great, until the dog came in and licked my face at 1 o'clock in the morning. Maybe he thought I was dead. I don't know. Oh, nice. Okay. We have here, it's just a random piece of like string stuck to it, but we have here one of these like hangy sun things in the shape of a butterfly. It's just minimalistic enough that I would consider hanging up, because I have like sun dangles in my window and it's quite nice to see them. If it was any more like detailed than this, I think it would look maybe a little bit tacky, but as it is, I think I really like it. I like the green and the yellow, at least it's not pink. I think that would look really nice in my window, so I'll hang that up. Not really seeing a cohesive theme so far. Like usually it's all like good luck themed or protection themed or love themed, but this is kind of a bit all over the place. I did use a bunch of the good luck stuff from the good luck box recently on something, and it worked out very well, so I recommend. Here we go. This is Imbol Floor Wash, or Imolk Floor Wash. I'm never sure which way to say it. It's got quite a lot of stuff floating around in there. All that like herby, veggie goodness. I don't tend to like the Sabbath themed stuff as much because, to be honest, I never really know what to use it for. But I guess this would be a pretty good one for spring cleaning. So we'll see. And then lastly we have this, which I think is our spray, and this, which I think is our 3 little essential oil dropper bottle size products. So let's have a look at the spray. Okay, this is the Transformation Aura Spray, which smells like kind of like a fresh kind of sea salty cologne. It's really nice. I was hoping to get something like this in this box, the sort of like New Year theme. I was hoping to avoid Imolk and Valentine's Day themes as being in the February box, but apparently not. So that's really nice. I like that smell. And then finally onto these last 3 bottles. Normally we get a powder, an oil and an ink. So we shall see. Okay, so first up we have Transformation Ink. I will test what colour this is in a moment. The Kick Up the Arse Oil. First time I've been happy to receive arse oil in the post. But we'll see what's in that. It's like some nice herbs floating around in that. And we have Imolk powder. I'm not sure what I would do with that, but let's see what the card suggests. And let's see what colour this ink is. Oh, okay. It kind of looks blindingly fuchsia. Let's have a look, see. Okay, so if I hold it up on the card, you can see it's very pink but very watery. So if I just take the bottom of this candle and draw it around a bit, you can see it kind of changes from a really bright kind of scary fuchsia to a kind of nice muted rose colour. So that's what that ink looks like. I do really like the inks and the powders and the oils. They're really useful. I've used those for quite a lot of things spell wise, so that's very good. Okay, so apparently looking for a theme here. Apparently the theme is transformation and transition. I can see that theme in some things, but other things do kind of read a bit Valentine's Day to me, just because of the self-love salt and the self-love spellvelope. But there we go. So here we have the aura spray, which is to use to aid you in goal work and self-love. The Imolk powder just says use to celebrate Imolk. By doing what with it would be useful? Like, you can add it to charm bags or put it on candles, or what? Like, what is celebratory about it? Like, I would burn an incense during a ritual, like celebrate Imolk. I tend to like make Sabbath incenses for myself, but I'm not really sure what the powder is good for, but we'll see. The transformation ink is again for goal work and self-love. Kick up the arse oil used to boost you in your motivation. So that could be quite useful for me. I've got quite a long creative project that I'm getting on with at the moment, but in the kind of lead down from Christmas, that sort of hazy period between Christmas and New Year, I did fall behind slightly because I was doing other stuff and got kind of bored and just didn't feel like it. But I'm now back on it, but maybe putting some of this onto the tea lights I put in my wax melt burner on my desk would be a good use of that. Self-love cleansing salt used to boost a self-love environment. Kick up the arse incense, boost your motivation. Imolk floor wash used to celebrate Imolk. Again, that one kind of makes more sense to me because it's like spring cleaning, cleaning out the old. I can see how I would use a floor wash. It's the powder that confuses me. The self-love spellvelope used to boost the self-love environment. Butterfly sun catcher. It does give prices for all these things, but they don't really change that much. Like the different products are usually the same price, but the sun catcher price is given at $6.99. I would probably pay no more than $4.99 for that, and that's pushing it. But like I said, it is very pretty, although it's not very heavy. I think it might be plastic and not glass. Dreamcatcher keyring worth $2.99. Pink candle worth 50p. And yummy treats, which are free. So with all the products added together, so the spray was $12.99. The powders, oils, the little bottles, they're worth £5.50. The salt is £4. The incense is $5.99. The floor wash is $7.99. And the self-love spellvelope is $5.99, which for an envelope with just some herbs in, I would question as to how expensive that is, but I guess maybe some like charging and preparation goes into that. So the total box worth is $67.94, which is the £63.94 box. I can't talk, and £4 postage, and you pay £26 for it plus £4 postage. So it's like £30 box with a £67 value, which is pretty good. And you do get usually quite a lot of interesting things, and I tend to like keep them and then use them in different spell work later. I know there's a big thing where people say like to make your own stuff to make it more powerful, and I 100% agree. I like making my own incenses, my own herbs, I roll my own candles, I do a lot of stuff, but what I view this as is like making a beautiful home cooked meal from all the scratch ingredients, and then maybe at the end shaking over a little bit of hot sauce or a little bit of like extra spice blend from somewhere else. It's not like I'm just buying a ready meal. I'm putting all of my own spin on it, my own recipe, my own effort, and then just kicking it up a notch with some extra stuff to incorporate into that. So I think I made a jar and I used some of the powder that they'd supplied in a different box in that jar. I wrote things with one of the inks that was provided and put those in. I did the aura spray to like cleanse the jar and charge it. And then I put all of the ingredients that I'd chosen in there and did my ritual. And it all kind of worked together, and it worked out really well. So that's everything we got in the box. I wouldn't say this was my favourite Village Witch box, but I do like 90% of the stuff in here. This I don't really care for. It just seems like a little bit kind of tacky and like new agey gift shop. So there we go. Also, sad day, I had to sell my car, so I no longer have keys on which to put these. So that's probably going in the box of occult box stuff that I still haven't put on eBay. Because getting to the post office right now is a nightmare. Similarly, the Imulk stuff, the floor wash is kind of useful to me. The powder, I guess you could use in like specific spells that people do at Imulk for those themes, but I'm not really one to celebrate the Sabbats that much. I'm trying to get better at it. I've just read a book about it, so I'm trying to get into it, but sometimes you just don't feel it, and I tend to view like going for a walk and seeing the snowdrops coming up as my bit for the day. I don't tend to do like a big planned ritual around it. So those are slightly less useful. I do like the kick up the arse stuff. I think that's going to be really useful. So I'm glad I got the oil and the incense for that. Going to definitely use one or both of those at my desk. The self-love cleansing salt. I haven't really used the cleansing salts except for like banishing. And I do really think that this might be a repeat. So I might use it, might not, but I very rarely do like stuff for self-love and things like that. I'm not going to say I don't need to, because that would be untrue, but it's not something that I tend to try and solve with magic. It's something that I tend to think about in terms of like, what can I do to make myself feel better, to take care of myself. So not really a magical goal that I end up working towards that much. And the transformation ink and the spray are both useful as well. So keep those and try and do something with those. So 4 products and the Suncatcher out of that. I do really enjoy the Spellvelope, Self-Love Salt and the Imulk stuff. Kind of reads a bit Valentine's Day Sabbat box for me, and that's not really something that I'm interested in, but I can see how they would be useful for other people who are into those sort of themes. Anyway, that has been my Village Witch unboxing for the month of January. I don't know what box I'm getting for February yet, because the theme hasn't been announced for Occult Box, so I can't say for certain if I'm going to be interested in getting that. I did look at the Cures and Curses website, but their theme for February I think is like the Lover's Tarot. I'm not particularly into tarot that much. I'm not, again, into like the Valentine's Day theme, so I might skip that one and wait for a different one to come around. I find if I get Village Witch every month, then I get pretty snowed under with like bottles and jars that I have nowhere to keep, so I tend to keep that one as a bit of a one-off. So if you have any suggestions, do drop them in the comments. Let me know if there's any other boxes you'd like to see me check out. So in the meantime, I'll see you in the next one, and I hope you guys aren't minding that there's now just like one book review, film review coming up a week. It's not going to be forever. It's just going to be until I've just got some things sorted out. Spending quite a lot of my time elsewhere, so we'll get into why that is later. And in the meantime, there's just going to be limited reviews, and quite a lot of those are going to be for the private series, although I am trying to break it up with like other content as well. In the meantime, I will see you in the next episode, next review or video, whichever one you decide to watch. There's like over 200 of the things. Go and click. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.